This is the race committee. We have now passed the wind test, and this race is live.
Yes, says everybody in the race management around the world. We're good to go for race number 4. INEOS Britannia lead 2-1. Now the build-up begins. They can shake off the shackles and do it. Italy will be on port entry. INEOS Britannia will be on starboard entry. It's 8 legs. And the crowds will be ready for this one. Why they have been patient like everybody. Britannia has its fans. Rossa has its fans. How good, how good.
We've waited all afternoon, but this is going to be a stonker. Can't wait.
So Italy a little late into it.
Coming up a bit.
They're very slow here, the Italians, so potential piece by the British here. The Italians, the give way boat. And they will have to keep clear of INEOS Britannia.
Okay, stand by. Great test. Okay, jibing. Right on the boys. Can't jibe. On the way up. Standing up here. And that's boys. All the way up into attack.
Rossa Prada Pirelli on port.
Coming up.
Had to give way.
Full speed. Happy for a board down.
Red rag to a ball here for Ben Ainsley and INEOS Britannia.
They tap. Turning. My wheel. Full speed on yours. Push, keep pushing here. Push down.
We have full-on engagement between these giants.
We've got 1 minute. Stand by for a stampella. On. Sorry.
Police on jeep.
Keep pushing here, guys. Down. Hey, these 2 boards to lose. Stop the driving if you can. Agreed. Got it. Still is on jib, guys. At Chinese.
Tough position for Rossa here. They tack, they're above the ley line.
No problem with the jibe. On the ley line here. Keep pushing down if you can. Down.
INEOS Britannia stopping Rossa jibing.
Flag that. Protest. Jibe all the way up. Turning right. Jesus Christ. Protest. Not racing here. 7-6 for me. Full speed.
No penalty from the umpire. It's greened.
They are quite strong with that. They're still strong. It then starts to go. Red racing. We are good. Killing a couple here. Coming out. And racing on the clock. You're racing. Okay, me later, guys. Push. Go. Go hard. Go hard.
Let's go. We are racing. Race 4 on the Louis Vuitton Cup.
Too high. He's going to go away. Down. Pressing a little. I think we go short when he goes. Okay, he's gone.
Very even on that start. They were 15 meters back. Nothing in it.
Hey, stand by, guys. 3, 2, 1.
Big leeway skid there from Rossa Prada Pirelli in that tack.
Nice one.
Plus 1.
Just get a locked in first. Quite good left here at the moment. Okay, what if he takes? Good left in, keep going here. Lock it in here. Nice and smooth. Yeah, everyone just quieten down. Give me a minute.
So having a look at this pre-start incident here. So
and flag that. Protest. Jibe all the way up. Turning right. Jesus.
by Richard Slater and his team saying no foul there on the Italian team.
Flag that.
Very, very interesting, but we'll get back into racing. And this next intersection coming up in the next 15 seconds. Rossa will be the give-way boat, so the Italian team should be able to cross or attack in front of the British team.
Yeah. Stay fast to leeward. You stay on it. Fast here. Go for the hook here. Work it up. Work it up.
Ben Ainsley pushing high.
Protest. Looking down.
If there's an overlap, Rossa Prada Pirelli have to keep clear.
Okay. My trap.
No penalty.
Okay, stand by.
It's a lot more excited than we're normally hearing on INEOS Britannia, right from the get-go.
You ask for an aggressive start to a race, you've got an aggressive start.
You'll expect to see the Italian team.
We don't have problems with load on the bow.
The gloves are fully off on INEOS Britannia.
Let's go on to chase zero. Peter Lester.
Well, the wind's up, but so is the intensity. And what I'm seeing is it's a battle for the small yards. Although they're ripping along at close to 40 knots, it's whoever can just make a 10-metre advantage, you know, boat on boat, that will be so crucial in the top half of the course. Brilliant match racing and a bit of aggro out on the course.
So the Italians just deciding to carry on
at the moment. And keep trying this mode.
they'll be trying to sail a high mode to get to take that right turn, but nothing in this race.
All the rights here with INEOS Britannia.
We're crossing, we go right turn. Little press if you can, just a little. All good, just here on the mark. No closer. Okay, your trap.
We'll also Prada Pirelli get to the top gate first, but only just. That's one leg of 8 done. Many more punches to be thrown.
Hey, 2, 1, peeling.
Was quite the bear away on Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli, 55 knots.
Oh, the British team,
if you want,
some big touchdowns there, so a much better mark rounding and exit from Luna Rossa.
Board down here, board down
Pirelli.
and turning. 2, 1, made. Nice slow turn here. A nice side. Okay, good luck. I said, set the flat hill. Taking me. Tailgate to us.
Touching 50 knots of boat speed down
Talk to
there.
me about them.
British in a really strong puff of breeze.
Probably not far though. In this still. They're crossing. It's fine. Normal numbers. Left is sort of right at the moment. Look for a good one here, guys.
Both these skippers love a fight, and they are certainly fighting in race 4 of the Louis Vuitton Cup.
No lower than this? No, I'm trying. We should go straight here.
There's a whole new level of intensity today, and even the way they're pushing the boats, not just the fighting. I mean, that mark rounding, 55 knots, 102 kilometres an hour. That is full on.
That feels good.
Definitely taking the brakes off,
Bias to the right gate,
holding it on.
so all good.
Pushing these boats to the absolute limit of physics and cavitation on these foils.
Well here.
This is the race committee. We are moving the windward gate, shifting the course axis to 215.
Hold on me, the small bias right, but I think that's getting a little lift too, so keep it simple. Have a look at the ley line. Coming close, a little bit longer. Go past a little bit. He says I'm there. Yeah, stand by. 2, 1, and board down.
Hearing the discussion between Jimmy Spittle and Kekko Bruni.
Little lefty.
We'd expect to see the Italian team
Up, guys.
just go left turn here. I don't think they'll be wanting to take this gate off.
Your trap.
The British in these windy conditions be a split turn.
The speeds that they're coming in, I don't think we've seen in this regatta so far. 47, 48 coming into the mark. So it's Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli opposite mark runnings, but we're now, that's 2 done, 6 to go. Wow. This is racing like we haven't seen before.
Take the tack, yes. Stand by. Board down. 2, 1, made. Turning. Farewell. 2, 1, and board.
Luna Rossa just made 1 boat length on that downwind leg, so it's an absolute fight to the, the fight to the death between these 2 boats, with it uprange and plenty of aggression coming from both boats, and they're evenly matched.
And reminder, this is a a race that Luna Rossa must win to level it up at 2-all. They need to win. They do not want to go down by 2 races.
More pressure coming in.
We have enough for the lead to don't cross by one line. Right in this. I'm going to give you a call in 3, 2, 1, board down. Good luck to you. Working out. Right, Jack. Happy to pit, might have a hurt. Yep.
Luna Rossa defending hard.
Got to keep clear here, the Italian team.
Keep going, Dylan.
Nothing in it.
Keep going, guys. Mira. Just normal mode. No slower. Taking main. Keep sailing fast here. Got boundary coming up. I got it. Got attack here. Copy. 1, 2, 1. Board down. 3, 2, 1. Main. Okay, pushing here. On you, press. This is a joke, umpires. Literally losing the rudder into it. 20 knots.
Hearing the frustration from Helm Dylan Fletcher.
Think about taking with him. But
All about locking boats in here and sailing accurately under pressure.
Keep him on starboard, basically.
You've got to keep
not rush if he goes
a blue head and just keep sailing your boat well against your opponent. Quite heeled on the...
Got a traveller, mate. We want to do a little bit of a meal. What are you thinking here now? Stand by.
A little bit loose on board INEOS Britannia.
He's taking here. Perfect. I'm traveller all the way down the time to... Okay, here, let's get it going. All good. Okay, come with.
We got full engagement.
You are now. Let's get this going. No, I think just... Have a moment. So what if he goes here? For 1 and in?
Certainly plenty of comms coming off both boats, as you'd expect in this tight battle.
Slightly fat on lay line. Copy.
Nice job.
All the way to lay here. In 3. Stand by here. Keep going a bit. He hasn't tagged yet. Put down. Got a call. 3, 2, 1. Okay, time. Heading. 2, 1 down. Going board. And lift to windward. High mode here. And coming high as well. Still think we follow them down to the top. Copy. That's a good angle here.
So probably both boats will take left turn at the top. Big pressure manoeuvres, these bearaways at the top mark in these conditions. So whichever team does the better job will take the game in the next 10 or 15 seconds.
Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli, screaming into that top gate. And right in their transom is INEOS Britannia. You can hear the pressure on these crews.
INEOS Britannia confident in their pace.
So just using that windward board as a damper for roll and then actually deciding to roll into an early jibe. So nice practice manoeuvre there, just trying to get the split. The Italian team doing a beautiful rounding and exit there, taking quite a gain, getting a good slingshot. Very eased jib on the British team. A little bit too eased potentially, and just taking the foot off the gas, just not using all the power available to them to get that slingshot in.
Focus on performance as to
Ready, solid breeze here. -1. A nice mode here, guys.
Yeah, that was decision time there for Luna Rossa. When INEOS went into that jibe. Yesterday, actually, in the light conditions, we saw Luna Rossa do a they jibed at the same time. That time they gave them some the gauge between the two boats, and Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli did a beautiful jibe, and they've jumped out to a little bit of a comfortable lead now.
We have to start thinking about the bottom. Righty at the moment. The gate's very square, so...
Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli pulled a few meters on this leg. Just sailing cleanly, out of the drama.
Nice there.
Both teams sailing really deep angles, sort of be probably over 150, somewhere between 150 and 158 would be my guess in these conditions. So
left turn, eh?
see the VMGs
what happens.
around 43 knots in a straight line. That is the velocity made good to the
a little
bottom
bit to
gate.
the right side. Yeah. We're a bit tight on it, that's the only thing. He's an easy lane. A little more pressure on here now. Oh, he maybe. He's going to be in on this with us.
A big push on outer here, guys.
So the Italian team here well and truly tapping out on their cavitation of their foils. So the faster mode heating up just doesn't pay in these windier conditions. So the British should lay in to get the right turn as well, potentially, but may choose to split just for tactical purposes.
Halfway through race number 4, that's 4 legs of 8 done. Around goes Rossa, Prada, Pirelli. But you know, not too far away, INEOS, Britannia. Can they run them down in these conditions?
Really, really wide turn around the mark for INEOS Britannia, so giving away valuable metres.
Come on, lads, get game on.
Yeah, 100 metre loss there potentially from that wide turn, so that 100 metre deficit's now turned into 200 metres from that wide turn.
Let's go on board the chase boat for Rossa, Prada, Pirelli. Well, I think the word aggressive comes to mind about the start of this race, Philippe.
A little bit lower in boat speed.
Yeah, the boy did a very good job, just tight turns and very aggressive moves. So, yeah, very pleased about the way we're sailing. We're super disappointed about the failure on the first race, and everyone was really pumped to make it work.
Must be tense in the coach boat. This is a must-win race, Philippe.
Well, we're still far on the series. There's only a couple of races, but for sure you want to win every race. And as I said, we were very disappointed not to be able to fight on the race number 1.
All right, thanks for your time.
A little bit of a meal before the attack. Yeah, I agree. Little the investment. A little bit investment. Good mode, guys. Boat is feeling good.
Italians really, really locking Silver Beast in.
What do you think, Jimmy, on the
Absolutely
way?
hauling up wind well
It's a
inside.
pretty nice number.
40 degrees true wind angle there, so
Wind is back to 110 to 12.
sailing them in phase.
A lot calmer on board now, Rossa.
They just eked themselves out now to a comfortable lead, so it was very, very tight down the bottom there, but the British just a wide turn, taking left turn, possibly getting out of phase as well. So the Italians now take a couple of breaths, but this race is far from over.
Now we're getting later in the afternoon. We are seeing this pattern that we've seen right through the regatta here, where the right-hand side of the track starts to pay later in the day. So what happened? The wind is rotating to the right, and it's a little bit more pressure along that shoreline. And that was the weather intel that Rossa had pre the start, and they've worked it beautifully on this upwind leg.
I agree with Pete there, and we've seen this in this direction before.
41.
Start now.
Recupera. Oh, ti sta andando tutta. Ah, slide, hard run this, hard run. Vai giù.
This will be the final tack on this beat for Rossa, Prada, Pirelli, and a beautiful tack it is as well. Taking a commanding lead now, sailing that beat upwind absolutely perfectly.
Coming in here.
Rossa, Prada, Pirelli, they will complete leg number 5. After all the fireworks of probably the first 3 legs, it's now in calm, collected, and doing the job, and their race fans will be happy about that. In comes INEOS Britannia.
Work it down.
They've now completed 5 legs, 3 to go, and glamour conditions on the Mediterranean.
Put down. Hey, hit it, boys.
Yeah, huge big ease
Hey, 2,
on that front
1,
sail
trailing.
on board INEOS Britannia. Not sure that that's the fastest way
Watch out. Let's
to
go,
get around
lads.
the mark, but they'll be doing it for a reason, but I'm struggling to
Anytime,
find
men,
out what
for a
that
dive.
reason would be in my mind.
2, 1, put down. 2, 1, mate. And turning. I will.
This is the race committee. We are moving the windward gate, lengthening the course to 1.95 nautical miles and shifting the axis to 213.
Yeah, hook up. Here we go.
We still have 19, 20 knots of wind.
Big push there. Well, the cycles there cruising wattage between 300 and 400 watts, so pulling this off for over 25 minutes is a huge push, averaging there 15 to 1600 watts, right at the limit of where they've got their accumulator set at the moment, so they'll be trying to direct drive as many functions as they can without having to use that accumulator if they don't have to.
Bottom gate is pretty square. Copy.
Back.
Probably just one in the left. Copy.
2, 1, pressure on.
Right on the edge here, fantastic sailing, really accurate steering there by Jimmy Spithill,
I
and
think
some
47
fantastic
is a good
trimming, so
number.
you just see how much the boats are getting flicked around, the power changes in the puffs and the lulls and the shifts having to be very accurately controlled on the helm and the trimming.
8 seconds, I think.
Italian
We
team
go
doing a
1
great
second
job.
past. In 3, 2, 1 anytime.
Looking good.
One of the differences I'm seeing is on the mark roundings, and INEOS just look to be a little bit tentative. At the top mark, they're going down with 2 foils down and wanting stability, and we saw that big rotation of turn at the last time at the bottom mark. I think Luna Rossa just a little bit cleaner around the marks.
2, 1, more down.
And Luna Rossa are about to round the mark to complete 6 legs of 8. Go upwind for the final time. It's a strong lead against INEOS Britannia in what has been a fiery confrontation. INEOS Britannia fans will be hoping that they can salvage something out of this, but frankly, so you only get the point for crossing the line, nothing for second. They are around a mark and complete 6 legs. 2 to go.
On course. Inboard. Watch out. Good.
Much smoother apex and tighter turn on that rounding from the British team. Italians needing to keep sailing their boat well. Those skinny foils in these conditions, very side loaded.
Big pressure, average over 20 knots at the green bits on the wind field. Well, that's more than 20 knots. There's a lot of breeze.
40 knots of boat speed there
Good gains here,
on the
guys.
Italians.
Let's go on board the chase boat for INEOS Britannia. Have a quick chat to Rob Wilson. Fiery start. Any concerns at that start, Rob?
No, like they're pushing, both boats are pushing hard. We need to review it. It's obviously quite a tight call. The boys thought it was going their way, and we'll check in, that's for sure.
Happy to be racing though after this 2-hour delay.
Yeah, for sure. I think everyone wants that, don't they? And what a cracker it is.
Absolute cracker, mate. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, mate.
There you go. He continues. Bigger right at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, coming back a bit into this pressure. Good in. 3, 2, 1. Go down. Good lefty, good lefty.
It'll be a welcome sign for the team. Good lefty as you get over to the left-hand side of the course. So
A bit fast on the lefty. Last one.
that left-hand shift, the breeze rotating a little bit to the left, so that lifts the boat up and gets it pointing closer to that top gate relative to your opponent if they are in that left shift as well. So always sail fast in a left shift if you're on port.
On the next one and take the left gate. Yeah, great.
You hear Keko Bruni telling us the plan.
Last one here.
Last one.
I'm a lot of the times in direct. Sorry guys.
No worries. Tiny bit here. Might be a bit of a right coming.
You don't want to go with him here? If we go right to third? Yeah, we keep the maneuvers down. Just go to line. That's all left. Huge right here.
The delta has closed between the boats.
3, 2, 1, more down. We could be like this. He's on line.
On speed here.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll get it, but yes.
5.
15 this way.
Probably a big push for the Italian team to lay that left turn at the top, so potentially both boats taking right turn if the Italians don't lay, and gains to the British team of INEOS Britannia.
The call here, Jimmy.
No, don't worry, 2, 1 in your right. That's fine.
The speed is good here for the attack.
Hey, stand by. 1, 4 down.
It has been a strong upward leg from INEOS Britannia. We are not done yet. One more leg to go. Downwind. Afterburners on for both boats, one would suggest. We're going to a stunning finish. Hold on.
2, 1. Hit it, lads. Smash it. Good up. High trap. Smash it, lads. Rail it. This way. Backing down. No faster. Smash it, lads, again. Okay, stand by the jibe here. 2, 1. Forward down. 3, 2, 1, mate. Turning. Hey, mine. Stay them well, lads. Let's go. 1. All the way up. Then board. Let's go. Come on, boys.
Tidy jibe there on board the British. Pressure now on the Italians to execute as well.
Goes all the way to boundary. Both neck in line with standing up for 1. Big push, guys. Last push.
Both boats asking for more oil, more work from the cyclers.
At the moment. We'll brace coming in 5. 45 this way. Let's go. Maybe slightly faster mode is needed. Copy. I really have it. Copy, yeah, okay, just righty back, maybe. Yeah, keen, let's go. Okay, 2, 1, 4 down here. 2, 1, made. Turning, I will.
Best race of the series so far, and it's been an absolute beauty. What we saw at the top mark is Rossa again, just extending when INEOS jibed away to just give themselves a bit of lateral leverage. And we see it again on that jibe as they head down towards the finish.
He got his jibe in real close here, but nothing he can do at the moment, just normal numbers.
And also Prada Pirelli having to dig deep here.
Hey, normal mode.
There's absolutely nothing in this race, and both boats having to do one more manoeuvre to get to the finish. So
middle of the course.
Italians having to keep the elbows out hard here, stop the fast charging British team.
Maybe start a tight ley line for the pin here. Copy. Bias to the other end annoyingly, but middle. Also, we got 15 this way.
We could be witnessing an America's Cup Classic, race 4 of the Louis Vuitton Cup Finals series off the coast of Barcelona. Rossa need this win to level the series up at 2-all. We are not done with. Look at the relative speeds. Look at INEOS Britannia.
Slightly down. Push, boys. Don't have room on him here, Ben. Why not? What are you thinking? Why don't we have room?
They are closing fast, but will it be enough?
We're kind of stuck now, aren't we?
Not this time. Rossa, Prada Pirelli win race 4. We are locked up at 2-all.
Some of those.
Wow.
That was a race.
Out of the way.
What a comeback by INEOS Britannia on that last lap. This is a fight that's going to go on and on. What a day they've had.
It's been a big day for everybody today. No matter where you're sitting, whether you're on board the yacht or in the booth, talking about it, it's been a fantastic day. And congratulations to Rossa, Prada, Pirelli for a very well-controlled, well-executed race and managing to hold off a fast-charging British team of INEOS Britannia. They also sailed a really good race. Just a couple of little ones that possibly didn't go their way, but we are level pegging again, even on points. What a day.
From a position of having to gift a race because of broken battens in the mainsail, to then getting and waiting for 2 hours to get going, to producing one of the best America's, if not the best America's Cup race we have seen